Y'all doing out there in cyber world? Are y'all out there? Y'all okay out there? I just want to know. I just want to know. Is everybody doing good? Listen, it is Wellness Wednesday. I am super excited to bring about this Wellness Wednesday. Y'all, we've been discussing so many topics. So many topics. Let me see. Let me see if I can bring about where we came from so that way we know where we're going. Oftentimes you have to listen, y'all. I'm always taking notes, so good thing is write down your goals, write down your dreams, write down certain things that you need to work on. That way you can see, right? You can see, and then you can accomplish some things. Okay. Share this, please. Share, like, share, and all of that, so we can get this out to people and educate them on Wellness Wednesday and how we do it over here. How we do it over here. Industry leaders, where are you at? My industry leaders, stand up. Let's see. All right. Notes, y'all. Let me tell you, I'll be doing like 50 things at one time. Okay, here we go. Wait a minute. Okay, let's just put it like this. We have been studying a lot on these Wellness Wednesdays. So first week we started out with just mental health and wellness. Everybody know we all in the house. We're sitting here in the house stuck. You know, what are y'all doing? What y'all doing with yourself? What y'all got going on? And you stuck in the house. What are you doing in the house? What are you creating? You know, because you got to be creating something. You know, we can be watching TV all day long, you know, keeping up with the power stuff. Listen, what are you laughing for, Steve? Keeping up with the power stuff. You know, honestly, I have not seen Power. I have only seen the second season of Empire. So I really can't sit down. If I sit down, I'm asleep. Right, Steve? Can you at least vouch to that? I sit down, it's over with, huh? If I sit down, it's over with. Can I see that book? I'm like, what is going on? Like, I know I have this information, like, right here in front of me. But anyway, so this week we'll be talking about, hello, good deal, thank you, share this information. So the first week we talked about mental health and wellness. Just look, how are you doing on the inside? We're in the inside, we're all just, you know, just finding ourselves, just getting used to this change. Like, this thing changed fast, right? You know, it's like, oh my God, so, you know, you mean we can't go outside? Oh my goodness, you mean, you know, we got to wear masks? Like, we can't even go into the store without wearing masks, and how uncomfortable is that? Like, give me some hearts if you be uncomfortable with the mask. I can barely breathe. I don't know about y'all. I'm like, Jesus. Like, are you serious right now? Can you hand me that book over there? I think I wrote it down in that book. Let me know. You sure? Look at a list, though. I think I did, though. So, yeah, you know, then the second week we talked about self-care. You know, things that you can do in the house for self-care. You know, it's kind of overwhelming when you're in the house and it's like, oh, my God, what do I do? What do I do from here? Right? And then, no, that's not it. Okay. That's what I said. Okay. It's on the front. It's on the very front? Okay. So, yeah, I got too much going on. But, so, the third week we talked about nutrition. We talked about how your eating habit plays a part in how you feel. You know, we talked about all of that. You know, it makes a difference on what you put into your body, especially with building your immune system. Right now, during this time, it's very important to build your immune system during this time because you just never know, right? The name of the game is build your immune system. And then we talked about working out. Yeah, then we talked about breast cancer and different type of cancers. Like, listen, this Wellness Wednesday thing is lit because not only am I helping you all, I'm helping myself in the process. So this week's topic is going to be about spiritual wellness, y'all. Let me tell you. You say spiritual wellness. I know this is a topic that a lot of people don't like to, you know, touch on, but I really wanted to touch on this topic because people get spirituality mixed up with religion. And I just wanted to kind of, you know, give you a couple of, you know, the difference between the two So before we get into the conversation, okay? So so religion is something that you practice, right? They have rites, or they even have rituals and stuff that you follow, right? Well, and then also it's, religion tend to deal with what's right and what's wrong. It also what's true and what's false. What's true about the word, what's false. It usually also backs up with like it's backed up by theology. And that's the study of religion. If you don't know what theology is, and then a doctrine. A doctrine is kind of like a set of rules that you go by, you follow. So religion goes way back to the BCs. Y'all know what I'm talking about, okay? So the thing is that's religion, right? So spiritual wellness, and I want to talk about spirituality now, so that way we know the difference before we get into this conversation. Is spirituality is where you find meaning within yourself. It's like, okay, where do I find meaning? What is my purpose? Just how do I feel connected, to this earth, to this world, and what my purpose is, what's going on, and how should I live, right? Usually, you have spirituality also. It's like a power greater than yourself. So that it's something bigger than you. It's something out there bigger than you, like, and you feel it. You know what I'm saying? So usually spirituality is something like that, and everyone and everything is connected. You believe that everyone and everything is connected to this power, right? So that's more spirituality. It's kind of like a soul type of thing. And then you comes into morality. So your morals kind of is connected with your spirituality. Certain things, how you say you got that intuition, that's kind of like your spirit telling you things. So that's more of spirituality, is more of you being connected from within, and then rising your frequencies, so elevating yourself, constantly and consciously, and pushing through fear, so that's when you tap into your spirituality versus religion, right? But some of them, they do have things that intertwine, like belief, so both religion and spirituality, they do have beliefs, right? So you can tap into that. They both have comfort areas. You can get comforted in your religion, whatever your religion belief is. That's why I'm saying it's like a belief system. If you believe that you're spiritually connected, that's your belief, right? So both of them have belief system. Also, your reflection. They both are a reflection. So even with your religion, it all tend to reflect yourself. It helps you reflect back to what it offers you, something to reflect back to, if that makes sense. What am I doing right? What am I doing wrong? Type of situation. That's with religion. That's how the reflection is connected with religion, and then versus spirituality is me connecting from within, and that's what creates my decisions and my movements, and how I react and things like that, and that's a reflection. So spirituality and religion actually has a reflection. That's something that they have in common. And then also ethics. Both of them have ethics. You got religion. They have certain ethics that you gotta abide by when it comes to religion. Hey, sweetheart, how you doing? So thank you for joining. So they have certain, that's the difference between religion and spirituality, right? So spirituality, you're more connected soul. It's like a soul thing, like a feeling, like an intuition, right? Religion is more of a doctrine, like a set of rules, so that's why you have so many. I remember like vague, my dad, rest his soul, he's crossed over, and I'm like more connected to spirituality, versus religion, because, I believe there is a God, number one. I believe there is a Most High, Grand Rising Queen, so I believe all of that, and I believe that we all are connected, regardless, good, bad, ugly, we all are connected in certain ways, So for me, I used to be religious. I grew up like most African American people. We grew up in religion. I grew up in Baptist. Me and my dad is crazy because before he crossed over, we used to go to different churches before I moved down here to Atlanta, Georgia, because I'm originally from Oklahoma. And then in my background it's Native American, so I was already connected spiritually through generations, but that's a whole nother story, y'all. We come back to it, okay? And it's also, but by me and my dad going there to, we went to like a Pentecostal church, we went to a Catholic church, and we used to like have breakfast or lunch afterwards and just talk about, and he would always ask me, so how do you feel about that? And those experiences, I think we did like at least 4 or 5 different churches, just each Sunday. And at the end of all that, I guess he was doing an experiment with me, and I didn't even know. Yeah, my daddy was so funny, but he was doing an experiment with me, Steve. Now I think about it, and he would ask me. He said, "So what do you think?" I said, "Well, I'm, Daddy. Okay, so." If confusion is they say of the enemy, growing up as a Baptist, anything that's negative, anything that's connected to that's just nothing but the enemy, is negative energy. You got, so me now I'm looking at it as negative energy and as positive energy, and you have to tap into whichever one you choose, and I think we all balance tapping into that. It's just human nature. You just got to make sure which end of the spectrum you're going to be on each day. It's up to you. At that point, you have choices. That's why it's a good choice for your reactions. It's not about you going through the situation, it's how you respond to it. Right? People go through bad situations every day, but are you going to let that bad situation overcome you? And to me, that's like a spiritual thing. It's like, you got to think beyond that bad situation. What is the universe, God, somebody, religion, Buddha, whoever you look up to, spirituality, the Most High. What are you trying to tell me in a situation? So it's, to me, that's a spiritual connection beyond religion. So I used to tell my dad, I'd be like, well, if we all serving one God, why are there different religions? I'm confused, and isn't confusion of the enemy? So, and he said, exactly. So he would tell me, he said, so beyond the religion, I need you to have your own personal relationship with God, with the Most High, with the universe, with who created you. How about that? So for me, it's about you connecting with yourself within. And to me, if we are created in his image, guess what? That's a characteristic that he has. And if he breathed life into us to begin with, guess what? I believe it's in you. I don't know if you believe it. I believe it's in you, So for me, that's why I want to come on here and speak on the topic of spiritual wellness, because you have to have spiritual wellness. All of that is connected. It's connected to your workout. It's connected to your mindset, straight up, your thoughts. All of that's connected. You can let your thoughts run crazy every day, or you can sit down, meditate, y'all, because I meditate. Listen, I'm trying to get up before everybody get up in the house. I be trying to rise before, listen, the sun. Most of the time I get woke up before then. It's like in my spirit, like, wake up. I'm like, for real, it's 2 o'clock. What do I need to be doing at 2 a.m.? But I get up and I meditate, because I'm like, okay, well, maybe that's the time I need to, first of all, I thank God. I'm like, wow, thank you, God. Okay. Even though I'm like, ooh, that's early. Like, I think I just closed my eyes. But he knows best. So I just wake up and I take that time to meditate. I might not light me a nice lavender or an incense, cinnamon or something, whatever that's going to help spark up my day. What's up, y'all? To get me going, because you have to create your day. Stop letting time create your day for you. Wake up and you create the day that you want, straight up. Too many times we're giving time. Listen, time is the only thing we can't get back, right? So I even talked about that in the last Wellness Wednesday. So manage your time wisely. Don't let other people take you here and there. And that's why it's good for you to get up and write a plan. Y'all, listen, when I get up at 2 a.m., I don't know what the Spirit be saying, but I write it down. If I have ideas, listen, look, laws and rhythm of the Spirit, stuff like that. I have ideas and stuff that happen. I just write it down. I don't know. Maybe I go back and look at it. Like, what was going on this morning? Like, what was happening? Just certain things, like manifesting. In the beginning of manifesting the lifestyle you want, it starts with meditation. So that's the difference between religion and spirituality. My dad was like, just have your personal relationship with the Most High, because that's what matters. You know what? That really matters right now. So whatever your religious belief is, whatever your spiritual belief is, I just want to tell you it's a difference. But you do need to tap into whatever you're going to tap into, because right now I look at it like this: it's all within here. Once you tap in here and you quiet this down, because you got to quiet this down. This thing right here, y'all be thinking about the stuff. Do you hear me? It thinks about a lot of stuff that's unproductive. And that's the whole key. Is to throw you off your day. Is to distract you. Is for you to think less than who you really are. So again, hey y'all, meditation helps raise your vibrations. Raise your vibrations, right? Because once you raise your vibrations, what we used to say over here at TLC, y'all like my shirt? Yeah, I'm getting ready to be the global director. I'm already putting that in the atmosphere. You got to speak things up that you want to see. I don't care what it look like. It could be a tornado outside. Listen, I'm safe. I believe I'm good, regardless. We're going to go into that basement. We're going to take the necessary precautions. If I had to go out and talk to people at the flea market, I'm going to put my mask on and I'm going to do what I need to do to get where I need to be, because there's no excuse. We are the vehicle. We are the vehicle, the vessel. This is a vehicle and a vessel, right? Spiritually led. You hear me? So stop letting your mind lead you and tap into your spirituality beyond religion. Ooh. Hey, y'all can take that one. I like that one, right? Tap into your mind, right? Beyond your religion, right? Your spirituality is beyond religion, y'all. Spirituality is what was first, right? I don't know. Y'all, correct me if I'm wrong. So with that being said, meditation can help you do that. I'm not here to tell you what to do, what to say, because my family's still a Baptist, but I just try to, even, I still read the Bible, because guess what? It's still spiritual information in there as well. Listen, you got to connect and tap into what's leading you, right? So, nobody can say it's wrong. You got to tap in here. And usually when you tap in here, that intuition, you be like, dang, something told me, not to go that way. It's in there. It's in there, I promise you. 9 times out of 10, it's not going to steer you the wrong way. You just got to tap into it, So for me, when I say Wellness Wednesday, I look at, what's going on in your mind. We all are in the house. Our children are doing virtual learning. Yeah. It's a whole new life, So then that means the kids are on the computer basically all day, because after they get through learning, they want to get on the computer and play games. So guess who's trying to get control over their mind? And who controls their mind is going to control their actions. Whoever's controlling your mind is going to control your actions. Y'all got to know how that's connected. So I have to literally almost drag Journey off the dang computer. Because that dang, what's the name of that video Roblox. I can't. I'm like, no. I literally have to go into, and mom, my phone is right here. So moms, y'all know what I have to do? I have to go to the main link. Even my son, he's downstairs, he's probably playing the game now, is addicted. So what I have to do is go to my AT&T app and just block their dang account. Listen, if you're not going to be able to have self-control, because also self-control comes with meditating as well. You got to control your mind. If your mind's, oh, I got to get up and do this. Oh, I got to do this. And guess what? Before you know it, I'm on the phone for hours. And guess what? Didn't even accomplish nothing I needed to accomplish in a day. Now, who won? Because all my time was squandered, stolen, misplaced, misused. How about that? So that's why I write down a lot of stuff. Listen, y'all, I'm writing down the notes and stuff. I had to show the difference between the two, y'all. It makes sense. And it's something that happens in your brain when you write stuff down too, and how all of that is connected. So write your dreams and your goals down. Look, meditate on that. How about that? Look, what they say is it gonna be a full moon or a new moon, one of those on the 31st. So use it wisely, because people are using that energy in a bad way, but you can use that energy in a good way. Focus on the things that you want to manifest. Focus on the things that you want in your life. Focus on the good things you want for your family, health, healing, prosperity, abundance, spiritual awakening, because that's what it's about. Everything that's happening right now, all this confusion, all these plagues, all these pandemics, aka plagues, don't play. Okay, all of this stuff that's happening right now is making you tap into something greater than yourself, right? I hope you are. I hope you're not just stuck on the computer, stuck on the game, stuck on TV, television. Close that thing off and go research who you really are. Go turn your supernatural powers on, because at this time it's greater than us. I have came here to enlighten you. So, I'm actually walking into my purpose, finding out who I am. So this Wellness Wednesday, y'all, I'm not just talking to y'all. I talk to me first. I see me right here. I know y'all there. What's up, Essence? How you doing? Hey, KP Styles. Thank y'all. Please share. So I'm tapping into who I am right now. So to me, I'm excited, and y'all seeing it firsthand, So for me, it's about self-reflect. Self-reflect on your beliefs. Y'all, people don't even know what they believe anymore. They lost. People are lost, right? And that's what people who are awakened, like myself and you who are tuned in, you got to be awakened. We have to awaken, help these people who are lost. Hey, sis, wake up. Don't you know who you are? Girl, you are greater than your circumstances. You are greater than what you're going through. This too shall pass. Straight up. Even if you have to say it until you believe it, all it takes is a mustard seed of faith. Y'all know how small a freaking mustard seed of faith is? You know what a mustard seed look like? It probably about this big, and this might even be bigger than that. This might even be bigger than that, straight up. And that's all you gotta have? Quit playing with yourself. Connect to your, to who you are. Connect to who you are, and it starts with meditating. Start meditating. If you got to do 1 minute a day, y'all, start somewhere. 10 minutes, 13 minutes, 15. Then you get up to 30. Really it's not about, we can't quiet our mind down, right? Because your mind is always, going. But what you can do is redirect it. So the name of the game is to redirect your thoughts to what you want, right? Even in a bad situation. And the only way you'll be able to do that is you can sit to just kind of think on just one thing, keep your mind thoughts on, how you feel. Feeling good, let your thoughts start with your feelings. I want to feel good. I want to feel happy. Try that for 5 minutes. Just staying in that happy frequency, right? Listen, because we all are energy, right? Energy is always created, never destroyed, right? That's why when you see somebody with a negative attitude and you see it, that energy would, it'll be like, I don't know if y'all have seen that movie Falling with Denzel Washington. That is like a perfect example how energy transfer, right? So if you around people with negative energy, guess what? 9 times out of 10, it's 5 people and you the 5th one, guess what? You're going to have it too.
It's going to be a fight.
It might be an all-out knockout brawl, okay? So you have to control your energy. You have to pay attention to your energy. Pay attention to how you feel. If you don't feel good, guess what? Turn on some upbeat music, something that you like, something that makes you happy. You might like reading a book and make you happy. Get into that state of mind, that empire state of mind. Ooh, hey, thank me later, okay? So I am just, listen, all this starts with meditating. When you connect with who you are on the inside, guess what? You find your purpose and you find your passion, And if you already have your passion, that's 9 times out of 10, that's your purpose. If it's something that you love to do, that's usually your purpose or your passion, something within that, So tune into you and who you are and what you like is, so often I know everybody's ready to get back to work and get outside, but this might be the time for you to create your book. This may be the time for you to create a new business. This may be a time for you to start a new podcast. Listen, I'm on here Wellness Wednesday. Who knew? I did, but I didn't sign up for it. But I'm glad I did, I'm glad that it came to me, thank you. Me and my friend Lakasha, we talked about this. My friend, Lord rest his soul, crossed over, and all of this is things I feel like we have control over, especially right now, being proactive with our health. Right now you have time to look at the things that you're putting in your body. You're sitting in the house. You have time to sit down and create healthy meal plans for you and your family. Even if you don't have the money, listen, let me tell you, go to Pinterest and go put in $10 meals for a 5-family household. Go put in $20 meals. I promise you, a lot of things will come up. And that way you be more successful in planning your day, and you're not frivolously spending money that you don't really have right now to spend. So be mindful of your time. Be time wise, as my mother would say. I have to shout out to her. Shout out Lisa Buta. That's your quote. I got to give her that. Y'all should give me in the back end. Okay, so manage your time wisely. Look at the people who you're surrounding yourself with. You can be that energy, that positive energy that can kind of help the energy flow change in your home. You know what I'm saying? You can. It might be hard, but start buy games for you and your family. Go online. You don't have to purchase anything. Go to YouTube. Create family games that you can help spend healthy quality time with each other when everybody's on the computer, the phone, the internet, everybody's not even coming together. So that right there within itself, that's why we're in the house. It's for us to come together as a family, number one. You look at the picture greater than us. Yes, this pandemic is happening, but for me, it's been brought me and my family close. We've talked about, emergency plans. We've talked about, certain situations. We talked about health insurance. We talked about life insurance, real stuff that's happening right now. We talked about getting healthy because we see what's happening. We talked about, buying land. We talked about, planting your own vegetables. You don't think a food crisis is about to come up? Are you not paying attention to the times, the signs of the times? If you're not, please, that same book that people be saying ain't right, go back and read Revelations, okay? What is a famine? A famine is when you're without food. Okay? I hate to bring that up, but it's the truth. Y'all, okay? So tap into who you are here to, be. Straight up. Become the higher version of yourself. And how you do that is tapping into yourself. Go inner. Go inner so you can understand who you are and not understand who they want us to be. Okay? Because it's not about them. It's about our journey here, right here, for the greater purpose, for the greater good of all humanity. Humanity, okay? So, and with that being said, it's no black, white, yellow, green, purple. It's called humanity. So, with that being said, it tells you, love thy neighbor as yourself. How can you tell me you love me and you don't even love yourself? Because it starts with us. Whatever you want on the outside that you see physically around you, if it's not what you like, listen, I'm changing things right now. Guess what? Starting with me. And Michael Jackson said it better. Starts with a man in the mirror. So listen, I am super excited and happy. Oh my God, we did good. Straight 12:30. I appreciate you all joining me on this Wellness Wednesday, talking about spiritual wellness. Tap into your spirituality beyond your religion, okay? Because what's happening right now is you need to know who you are called to be. So you got to tap into that frequency to reach your higher self, right? And that starts with mental awareness. That starts with meditating. That starts with working out. That starts with just self-care. That starts with, eating starts with helping you maintain all those extra, or deflect all those diseases. Consider your body being at ease. And when you get a dis-ease, that means your body is not at ease. Disease, put that together, disease, right? So your body needs to become one. We already have everything we need on this earth in us and around us. So we just need to tap in, right? So thank you for joining me this Wellness Wednesday. I really appreciate your support. It means so much, because this is not just a journey about me, but it's about us, as a whole, as a world, as a nation, as a community, So each one teach one, y'all. So peace. Listen, knowledge is power. Let me back up. Knowledge is power when it is applied. So apply this knowledge, y'all. Every Wednesday, tune in, link in, 12 noon. Y'all have a blessed day. Peace, love, and light. How about that? Peace out.